Hi and welcome. In this chapter, we will discuss about AWS account and organization. So, an AWS account is a container for your AWS resources. You create and manage your AWS resources in a AWS account. So, in order to understand what is AWS account, so let's go to the whiteboard. So, consider you wanted to deploy your workload or you wanted to deploy any services in AWS such as virtual machines or database, storage, etc. etc. So, first thing you need to have a AWS account. So, you should contact AWS and you need to tell that I need to create my workload in Amazon cloud. So Amazon will help you with the AWS account. So AWS account, it is a logical unit to deploy your workload. So once you create your AWS account, then you can choose the region. For example, let's say if you wanted to deploy your workload in Mumbai, central India, so then you can deploy your virtual machines or your database or your storage, whatever, in this particular region. So basic thing, first we need to have an account. So this is the key factor over here. So and all the billings related to the resource usage, consumption, etc., which will be done on the account level. So you will get the billing on the account level for the usage of the AWS resources. So this is very important to understand the concept of account when it comes to AWS. So, for example, let's imagine if you wanted to create multiple workloads. For example, you have a production environment, you have a non-prod environment, or you have SAT or UAT environment, etc. Then you may need to have a separate account as well. So, in order to isolate and in order to have a separate billings, etc. For example, let's say this is a account dedicated for the production. Then you need to create one more account for the non-prod, and then you can create one more account for your SAT or UAT or test and development. So you can have a number of accounts in your Amazon tenant. However, there is no charge for the account. So you won't get billed when you create an account. So you will get billed only when you deploy workload inside the account. So this is very important to understand. So this is brief about what is AWS account.